Indoor plants do not have to drain your wallet or your patience. If you are someone who forgets to water for a week or two, trust me, you are not alone. These plants are the kind of roommates that clean the air, look amazing, and never complain. You can toss them in a corner, give them a little light, and they still show up looking good every day. No fancy pots or expensive soil needed. They handle mist waterings like champs. Whether you are a first-time plant parent or just done with the drama queen plants, these affordable easy care picks will make your home greener without the stress. Let's check out the 15 low-maintenance heroes that are both budget-friendly and hard to kill. Asparagus Fern is one of those plants that keeps life easy and cheap because it grows fast even when you forget about it for a while. It handles low-light corners like a champ and only needs watering once the soil dries out, which means you are not spending money constantly refilling watering cans or replacing dead plants. Its soft bushy leaves make any room feel more alive, and studies show that greenery like this can reduce stress levels by up to 15%, so you get mental health perks without extra effort. It is also known to filter indoor air, which helps keep your place feeling fresh, especially in small apartments. You do not need pricey fertilizers or fancy care routines, just some indirect light and it keeps pushing out new fronds. If you want a plant that works hard quietly in the background while you focus on life, this one is your budget-friendly low-maintenance buddy. Jade Plant is the definition of affordable and low effort because this little succulent stores water in its thick leaves, so you can forget to water it for weeks and it will still look fresh. It has a long lifespan and can live for decades, which means you buy it once and enjoy it for years without replacing it. Studies show that plants like jade can help improve humidity and even reduce indoor toxins, so it is quietly making your home healthier while just sitting there. It loves bright light but can even handle less sunny rooms, making it perfect for apartments and dorms where sunlight is a luxury. You do not need special soil or expensive fertilizers because it grows slow and steady all on its own. Plus, people believe jade brings good luck and money, so it is like having a tiny green savings account on your shelf. English ivy is a total win for anyone on a budget who wants a plant that practically takes care of itself because it grows fast even with minimal sunlight and just occasional watering. It climbs or trails depending on how you place it, so you get a stylish look without spending extra on decor. Research from NASA shows ivy can reduce mold in the air, which is a huge plus for healthier living, especially in older homes or damp rooms. It adapts easily to different temperatures, so you are not stressing about keeping conditions perfect. You can even propagate it for free by trimming a piece and rooting it in water, which means one small plant can turn into many. If you want a plant that makes your space look expensive while costing almost nothing, English ivy is that easygoing friend that always looks good. Peace lily is that affordable plant that looks high-end but barely needs anything from you because it thrives in low light and tells you when it needs water by drooping a little, making care almost foolproof. It is famous for cleaning indoor air, and NASA found it filters harmful toxins like benzene and formaldehyde, which means a healthier home without buying air purifiers. It also blooms beautiful white flowers even with minimal sunlight, so you get fresh decor all year without spending more money on new plants. It can handle mist waterings and average household humidity, so you do not have to micromanage it. Just give it a drink when the soil feels dry and it bounces right back full of glossy green leaves. If you want a classy plant that works hard behind the scenes to keep your space clean and stylish, peace lily delivers big benefits on a small budget. ChatGPT said, Aloe Vera is one of the best budget-friendly plants because it barely asks for water and still gives you real-life benefits you can use every day. This succulent stores moisture in its thick leaves, so watering every couple of weeks is more than enough, saving you time and effort. It loves bright light but can still survive in regular room light, which makes it great for apartments and busy homes. The gel inside its leaves is known for soothing burns and skin irritation, which means you basically get a free first aid kit growing right on your shelf. Studies show plants like aloe can also help improve air quality by absorbing indoor pollutants, so it is quietly working for your health. If you want a plant that saves money, grows with zero drama, and earns its spot in your home, aloe vera is the easiest choice. Croton brings bold, colorful leaves without demanding a big budget or constant care because it can handle normal home light and only needs watering when the top of the soil dries out. Its vibrant reds, yellows, and oranges instantly level up your room decor, so you do not have to spend money on fancy accents. It is known to release moisture into the air, which can help balance dry indoor spaces, especially if you run air conditioning a lot. Once it settles into a spot it likes, it grows strong and steady without pricey fertilizers or complicated routines. Research shows that having bright foliage indoors can boost mood and productivity, which means this plant does more than just sit there looking pretty. If you want a showy plant that looks like it costs way more than it does, Croton gives your home personality while keeping your wallet happy. Ponytail Palm is one of the easiest and most affordable plants you can bring home because it stores water in its thick base, which means you can forget to water it for weeks and it still looks great. It handles bright light like a champ but can also deal with regular indoor lighting, making it perfect for busy people who do not want to chase sunlight around the house. Its long curly leaves give off that tropical vibe so your space looks more stylish without spending money on decor. This plant grows slowly so you are not constantly repotting or buying new soil, which saves extra cost over time. It is tough against pests and changing temperatures, so it does not throw a fit when life gets messy. If you want a plant that looks cool and takes care of itself, Ponytail Palm is your low-effort, low-budget superstar. Chinese evergreen is the kind of plant that makes you look like a great plant parent even if you forget it exists half the week because it thrives in low light and needs watering only when the soil dries out. It has beautiful patterned leaves that instantly upgrade the room so you do not have to spend money on extra decor just to make things look stylish. It is known to help filter indoor air, which keeps your space fresher and healthier, especially in small homes where air circulation can be weak. This plant is super forgiving with temperature changes and everyday indoor conditions, so there is no special treatment needed. It grows slow and steady, which means it stays affordable with minimal repotting or added supplies. If you want a plant that saves you money, stress, and time, Chinese evergreen is your reliable and easygoing home companion. Calendula is a budget-friendly plant that gives you way more value than you pay for because it grows easily from cheap seeds and keeps blooming bright orange and yellow flowers with very little attention. It only needs regular sunlight and light watering, making it perfect for sunny windows or small balconies without any fancy setup. The flowers are known for their skin-soothing properties, so people often use them in homemade creams and teas, which means this plant can literally pay you back in natural benefits. It attracts pollinators like butterflies, which brings life and movement to your space without extra cost. It can handle temperature swings and keeps pushing out new flowers long into the season, so you always have fresh color. If you want an inexpensive plant that works hard for both your home and your well-being, Calendula is definitely one of the smartest low-maintenance choices. Pothos is a total money saver because it grows fast in almost any light, from bright windows to dim corners, and only needs water when the soil feels dry, so you are not constantly babysitting it. It is one of the easiest plants to propagate, which means one plant can turn into 5 just by cutting a vine and rooting it in water, so you get free new plants forever. Research even backs up that Pothos helps filter the air by reducing indoor pollutants, which makes your home feel fresher without spending cash on purifiers. Its trailing vines add instant style to shelves and walls, so you get cool decor upgrades without buying anything else. It does not need special fertilizers or perfect humidity, so it stays strong even if you forget about it for a while. If you want a plant that gives you maximum value for almost zero effort, Pothos is the no-brainer pick. Heartleaf Philodendron is one of the most affordable and forgiving houseplants out there because it grows happily in low light and only needs a drink when the top of the soil dries, which means no stressful watering schedule. Its trailing heart-shaped leaves instantly make any space feel cozy and stylish, so you are getting decoration and greenery in one cheap package. Studies show this plant can help improve indoor air by reducing toxins, making your home healthier without any extra cost. It grows fast and is super easy to propagate in water, so one small plant can fill multiple rooms for free. It also tolerates changes in temperature and humidity, which makes it perfect for apartments, dorms, or anyone who travels a lot. If you want a plant that looks great, stays strong, and never tests your patience, Heartleaf Philodendron is the kind of low-maintenance buddy every home needs. Snake plant is one of the toughest and most budget-friendly plants because it can handle low-light, dry air and long stretches without water, making it perfect for people who travel or forget to care for plants. It has tall, sharp leaves that make any room look modern and stylish without spending money on extra decor. NASA research shows snake plants help remove indoor toxins and even release oxygen at night, so they quietly improve air quality while you sleep. You do not need special soil or fancy fertilizers because this plant grows slowly and steadily all on its own. It stands up to temperature changes and common household problems without turning dramatic. If you want a plant that works hard, looks amazing, and never asks for attention, snake plant is the ultimate low-maintenance and low-cost champion. Kalanchoe is a wallet-friendly plant that rewards you with bright, cheerful flowers without asking for constant care because it stores water in its thick leaves, so you can water it lightly and then forget about it for a while. It loves sunlight but still grows well in normal indoor lighting, which makes it great for windowsills or desks without any expensive grow lights. This plant blooms for a long time, bringing months of color, so you are not always buying new plants or decorations to keep your space lively. It also helps freshen up indoor air, making your home feel cleaner and more comfortable. You do not need fancy soil or complicated routines since it thrives in regular home conditions. If you want a plant that brings happiness, color, and calm into your life without draining your budget, Kalanchoe is an easy choice. String of Pearls is a super affordable plant that looks unique and expensive because its round bead-like leaves hang beautifully from pots, but it hardly needs anything from you. It stores water inside each little pearl, so you only water when the soil fully dries, which saves time and keeps care simple. It loves bright light but can still handle regular indoor windows, so you do not have to buy fancy equipment to keep it happy. This plant grows fast and is easy to propagate. Just snip a piece and root it for free new plants, which means one small purchase can decorate multiple rooms. It also helps freshen indoor air and brings a calming vibe into your space. If you want a stylish plant that feels high-end but costs low and never stresses you out, String of Pearls is the perfect pick. Thyme is a smart, low-cost plant that gives you both flavor and greenery without demanding much care because it thrives in bright light and only needs occasional watering once the soil dries out. You can grow it in a tiny pot on a kitchen windowsill and it just keeps going, saving you money on store-bought herbs every week. Studies show fresh herbs like thyme contain antioxidants that support health, so you are not just decorating your home, you are boosting your meals too. It tolerates heat and dry air, which makes it a great choice for beginners or busy people who forget to water. It spreads nicely without needing expensive fertilizers or fancy soil. If you want a hard-working plant that looks good, tastes great, and stays cheap, Thyme is the kind of low-maintenance hero every home should have. Thanks for hanging out and checking out these low-maintenance affordable plant legends, because making your home greener should never feel stressful or expensive. Whether you grow one on your windowsill or fill your whole room with leafy buddies, these plants are here to make life easier. If you got any favorites from the list, let me know, and I always love hearing what plants you are growing at home. Make sure to hit subscribe, like, and drop a comment so you never miss the next easy plant guide. Stay green and I will see you in the next one.